mics. I'm trying to like keep my voice steady so that, because I'm used to trying to project so that you can hear. Welcome to the live. Thanks for being here. Okay, so if you're new, we love to hear where you're from. We love to, do you put hearts or do you put fire if you're new?
Hearts for the new people.
Oh, give them a little clap.
Fire for the locals.
Fire for the locals. Welcome back, locals. You know we like to start with a drink, and we are going to start with a drink very soon, but we're just making sure that everybody can log on and the audio is okay. And
can't wait to hear that.
I know. Last week was pretty quiet.
Yes.
But anyway, so tonight we're going to pantry shop. And pantry shopping is amazing because it saves you money. It gets rid of all the things that you bought and you're like, what on earth am I gonna do? Especially in like the vegetable department. How many people have bought lettuce and it sits in the back of their little drawer and then you go to get it and it's soggy and nasty, okay? So always thinking about like, where can we shop in our pantry? Up here in our fridge first. That's what we're doing.
Chris put the fire emoji and a fire extinguisher. Safety first.
Safety third, yes. Safety second.
Yes. All right, everyone's logging in. This is good. Good. I'm going to try not to yell.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're both working on our voice control.
We're both working on our inside voice.
So, okay. Hey, listen.
What?
Tonight, we're going to make a rum drink, okay? But here's the thing. Have you been in the grocery stores lately? They're trying to tell us it's Halloween already.
No.
Okay? So, it's not cool. We need to finish summer.
Yes.
We have an entire month, technically, of summer. August. Hello.
Yes.
August is not the fall. But tonight, we thought it'd be really funny to make a drink called Late Checkout.
Oh, yeah.
So
and I had a sip and I approved this message.
You do. It kind of has like the warmth that you want from a fall drink, but it has, I want to say bourbon.
Rum.
I see brown, and I think bourbon.
Well, everyone from Kentucky is like, yeah, your instincts are right. But hey, tell everyone about this because Tim turned us on to this. This is Pilar. This is Ernest Hemingway's rum that we bought when we were down in Key West.
Yeah, so it comes in all different flavor profiles, and they have the silver and this, but this one is really nice. It's kind of deep, and if you've checked in with us before, the camera guy seems to like deeper, darker drinks.
I do. Well, or tequila.
Or tequila.
Yes.
But you try and serve this man gin, and he's like, no, thank you.
You make some good gin drinks, though.
Yes.
It's just I just don't like vodka.
No vodka.
Mike's keeping a close eye.
Okay, so hey.
So what do we have here? Well, hey, real quick before we dive into the drink.
Yes.
What are we doing tonight? What are you doing? Can you walk us through real quick?
Okay, we are pantry shopping. So we're out in the middle of nowhere. We're about to go to another national park. There were no grocery stores.
No.
So we're like, what do we actually have?
Yes.
You reach in. We have plenty of vegetables left over that we need to go through before they go bad.
Yeah.
So we're going to make a salad.
Okay.
But we're going to make it with peach, and we're going to make it with burrata. So I'm going to talk to you about what is burrata,
Okay, now I had this salad.
How can you use it?
I had this salad when we were in Colorado.
Yes.
By the river.
Yes.
Fantastic.
It is pretty tasty.
Fantastic.
Okay, but here's a tip.
So don't discontinue because it's a salad. Be like, this is not your everyday salad.
It isn't. And you know, the cool thing is I love a good charcuterie board. I love like snacks. I'm kind of the queen of snacks actually, okay? But when you're trying to like tone it down a little because you can be deep into 2,000 calories in a charcuterie board in like 5 seconds flat.
Yeah.
So what's kind of nice is to serve a salad.
Yeah.
And this salad might work because you can serve it on little plates as like an appetizer. You can serve it larger with like for dinner. So keep this one in the back of your pocket. And I bet, besides these peaches, I bet you have a lot of the stuff.
Prepper 101 says, is this live? Yes, this is live.
This is actually live.
We are in the, if you've seen Spaceballs, we are in the now.
We are in the now.
When did that happen? Just now.
Just now.
When? You just missed it. Can we go back? No, you're in the now. Okay.
Okay,
right,
but we do encourage questions, and if you have any questions, let us know.
Yeah, I will be keeping track. If a lot of times I'll read your question, but I'll just kind of wait for Trish to finish a thought, and I'll do my best to kind of remember it. Hey, someone asked earlier, I think it was Kat actually. She asked if you could do kind of a bar tour
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I might be a little low on my supplies because we've had a few celebrations lately with friends.
Yes.
Okay, real quick, but I will pull it out for you for sure.
Yeah.
I'm doing a little bit of this dark rum.
Yeah.
So I did 1.5 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing 1/2 ounce.
How many's Mark had already?
I'm having 1/2 ounce of Di Serrano. Maybe if I'm mispronouncing that, you can always let me know. And then I'm going to do 1 ounce of lemon juice. I already squeezed it just to kind of get this party going. So here's lemon juice. If you're going to store lemon juice, it's a really good idea to store it in glass. It won't change the flavor.
Okay.
If you store it in tin, it comes out funky like within a little bit of time. So anyway, and plastic is always a runner-up, but glass is really nice. Okay, so I did 2 ounce or 1.5 ounces, 1/2 ounce, 1 ounce of lemon, and I'm going to do 1/4 ounce of dark syrup. But this is the real stuff.
This is the real stuff, but it's not, because it's not Burgess.
I know.
It's not Burgess syrup, because we're very partial. If you remember our Duluth, Minnesota episode, when we stopped by Burgess for the maple syrup.
Yes.
And by the way, we just secured reservations for Voyageurs National Park.
Ah, I'm
pretty
so
excited about that.
Okay, I'm going to throw a little ice. If you have like a big cube, try to go for a big cube or something that has like been frozen for a while, because you're not trying to dilute it, you're trying to make it cold. Okay, so we're doing that. Okay. We're going to shake this little puppy up, and now I hope that this doesn't bother you.
Feedback on the mic. How's the volume between each of us? Is the volume all right? So, how do you store your glass bottles in the travel trailer?
Well, these are the best wine glasses because there's like a separation between the glass, and they're kind of held in here. So when we put them, I'll show you down here, and they kind of just sit in there. Yeah. But anyway, the fact that this is glass, but it has its own little protective layer is pretty cool. I'll leave this out so you can see the color of the drink. So here's the dealio. We're making this beautiful rum drink.
Good feedback on the mics, by the way.
Oh, good.
And by the way, and by the way, nothing wrong with Vermont maple syrup. We love Vermont a lot, but we're partial to Minnesota because of our experience with the Burgess.
Okay, so we have that, but now what we're gonna do is called
it's already the right color.
This is called a dry shake, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little fun to this. Okay, we're gonna put in some ice cubes to bring up that level, because there is already enough alcohol in there. So we don't want to make it too boozy, so that you can maybe have more than one and sip yourself along. We're going to do a dry shake. We're going to put a little egg white froth. Now, if raw egg whites kind of gross you out and you're worried about salmonella, skip it. But it's been going on for a long time. It's a total classic. And when you have a nice pasteurized egg and it comes from a reliable source, you should be just fine. So I'm going to just pour that in there. I just made sure that there's no eggshell.
So when does the Mixing with Trisha Mixology book come out?
See that? Check that out. Little egg right in there. I need to wipe my hands down. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeti has ceramic lined mugs now.
Oh, really? Okay, see, because I did not care for drinking out of tin with the Yeti. So that's why I liked these, but
these
it's
have
nice
been good,
to hear.
and you can get them on Amazon. And we broke one, and they were real prompt. We reached out to them, and we just got another new glass container to throw in there.
Yeah, and you can just buy them separately.
What are you shaking now?
So this is the egg white. So this is like a total classic.
Yeah.
To pour a little bit of frothed egg white. You can do it lots of ways.
Yeah.
You can whip it beforehand. You could even add a little like maple syrup to it so that it's sweet. Oh my gosh. They did that to our Mai Tais in Hawaii. They were so good. So anyway, but you can shake it with your drink. But if you do that, don't add an ice cube first. You have to shake it first so you get the nice frothiness.
Gotcha.
Then you can add in your ice second.
So Russ is asking, how do we store our liquor bottles during travel? And that'll be part of the bar tour.
So check that out. So we just frothed that up, and we made this beautiful head for the drink. This egg white is a little bit less than the one we practiced with, but anyway, check that out. It has a nice, cute little frothy head. I'm thinking maybe you could do too. Yeah. But what's really fun if you're really fancy, okay? And I don't really quite have the hand for this, but you can put little drops of your bitters, and you could take a toothpick and pull them together and make a beautiful design. So it depends on how fancy you want to get. But there is our nice little froth. And again, remember, you can add maple syrup or something sweet to that and make it just like bring it to the next level.
Okay.
But here you go.
So that's
Cheers.
it.
That's it.
That's it.
And we're calling this
the late checkout.
The late checkout. That one's for you.
Now, why is it the late checkout again for everyone who came late?
Okay, listen, because when you go to the grocery stores right now, they're trying to tell us it's Halloween, and it's not. It is still summer, and we want a late checkout.
Hey, I tell you what. Who was it that says you're gonna like the way you look? I guarantee it. Was that the
Men's Warehouse?
Men's Warehouse. Okay,
yeah.
You're gonna like the way this tastes. Okay, I guarantee it.
I think if you want a more dramatic head of frothy of egg white, I would do like 2. Those were kind of tiny. I'll show you my eggs.
This right here is lethally delicious.
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, see, these are my eggs, and they're like small to medium. If you use like a larger egg, or you use 2 of these, you'll get a better. But like I said, we're in the middle of nowhere, and I'm not using more than 1 of my eggs.
That right there, this right here, that's a pasteurized egg.
Okay,
look, sorry. I'm sorry. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Did you find out about that earlier?
That actually a dad joke. When I was a kid, a dad told me that joke, and that's sadly the first time I've told it. But
oh my gosh, it's so good. I've never heard you say that one.
Just all right.
I've never heard you say that one.
Yes. I'm loving the horizontal. I'm loving the landscape mode.
Yes.
Because there's a lot more going on. I think the volume's good, all right, but I got to show everybody real quick. Okay?
Yes.
I got to show you why the connection's so good. This is a new thing here. This is a new thing. Look at what's on top of the truck. That's the Mini. The Mini. And the Mini, I will tell you, the Mini is crushing it.
It's so good.
It's crushing it. No more drop calls. We put it on the dash. We have a little mount for the sunroof, but Trish likes the sunroof closed, and I don't blame her on long drive days. Anyway, no more drop calls. We're like 230 down right now. It's just been
phenomenal.
Great. It's been
phenomenal.
Great. So anyway, it was a big upgrade. I'm sorry I waited so long because it's come a long way.
It has. Well, we've always had dead zones, and now we don't have dead zones, which is really cool.
And Joanne says, "Barump bump" for the dad joke. Okay. All right.
Thank you, Joanne.
Back on track.
Okay. Hey, this is a Mandoline, and in a restaurant, they're much bigger. They have a stand, and they're much more aggressive. Well, it's still the same blade, so you have to be very careful. But for anybody who hasn't used these, it's a straight edge blade. You can maneuver this little thing so that you see down in there, you can see how thick you want your cut. So I really enjoy having this in the rig because it barely takes up any space, and it adds to your cooking in so many ways. If you want to do potatoes, if you want to do, for me, I love it with salads. Like I'm going to use this cucumber. It's done in a breeze, onions, all kinds of stuff. The other night I made a stir fry with yellow peppers, red onions, boom, boom, boom. I had that thing done in like 15 minutes. The whole meal came together. It was really great. So anyway, this is a fun, helpful tool. We're going to make just a few little cucumbers for our salad.
Watch your fingers, Craig says. Watch your fingers.
Yes, you have to be so careful. It does have a little finger guard. It does.
This right here?
Yes. So once it like goes down a little bit lower, you see those.
Okay, everyone's looking for Charlie. You want to chat about Charlie?
Oh yes, Charlie is over with Victoria because we're going to Isle Royale, which is a dog-free national park. And we thought we were going through Michigan, but we're actually going to go through Minnesota?
We're going to Voyagers.
Well, Voyagers, but then Isle Royale.
And then we're going to hit Isle Royale on the Minnesota side because it's a shorter ferry.
Yes.
And then we had some plane flights, and we just thought it was a little bit better for Charlie if he just hangs out with his sister Annie.
Yes.
And then, so yeah, so.
So we were home for a hot second. We said hi to Victoria and Duncan and new little baby girl. So she's not here yet, but I still talk to her through Tori's stomach. Hi. So
anyway, so yeah, we missed that little booger, that little sugar booger.
That little sugar booger.
But you know, he's having a good time with his sister. He really does enjoy concrete slab and
yes,
and air conditioning.
Not moving. Yeah. Not moving. So anyway, okay, so I have nectarines. You can use peaches. It's just nectarines have no fuzz. Or I can go like that.
Yeah.
And they're beautiful at the store. Look at that. I just pulled that apart. Sometimes in the early season with stone fruit, you can't do that. You can't just slice, go around like this and twist.
Ooh.
But right now you can, and the beautiful thing is if you have this, you can put a little maple syrup in your pan, put them straight down, get them caramelized, serve it up, put a little whipped cream in it. Oh my gosh, it is the best dessert. But tonight we're using them in our salad. So we're just gonna go like this. Now when you're cutting, think about your bite size. So I could have just left it just like this and cut it this way and this way, but that would have left kind of a little bit of a bigger bite. Yeah. So I just thought about that in advance. I cut it down, and now I'm gonna cut this way. A longer knife would be kind of nice, but I just, you know, this is the one I reached for.
Like those right there?
Yes, one of those. Someone's like, what even is that? It's so long. It's for croissants.
Oh, so, really?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
But I use it all the time in the kitchen for all kinds of things. So anyway, so look at this. We're all done here. I have that. That's one. You could do however many you'd like. One stone fruit is usually enough for 2 people in a salad. So, but if you want to do more, you totally can. Now, let's chat. Are there any questions?
Well, there was one good question. Are we tent camping at IRL? We are not. We are day tripping IRL. We were lucky to get the ferry, okay? If you want to go to Voyagers or IRL,
you need a plan in advance.
You need to plan.
Or you need to say a lot of prayers.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we said a lot of prayers, and Mark pleaded with someone at
and
Voyagers.
Yes,
and we got ourselves a little spot, and it's going to be so much fun. Yeah. So anyway, okay, so this is going to actually...
But we're going to make the most of it. We're gonna do what we need to do so that you know what you need to do at IRL and Voyagers. And even if we don't get to it, we can kind of cover it. Because I found with the national parks, when you're there, it's a lot easier to figure them out. And so then, even if we don't get to do everything, we can say, hey, here's the stuff that you should consider.
Yes.
All right.
I like it. Okay, so here's the dealio. If you're going on an RV trip, you might not carry fresh citrus. For me, I feel like I can't breathe if I don't have fresh citrus in the house. Like I just always, lemons, limes, they're just coming with me every time I go to the grocery store. But if that's not something that's in your regimen, just have like a little light vinegar, something that is easy to go with lots of different recipes. My favorite.
Could nectarine slices work on the Mandoline?
I think that might be let's try it. It might be a little dangerous because it's slippery.
And while you're doing that, someone asked if we keep the knives there during travel. We do.
Yes.
That's kind of why
they're supposed to store like this in a restaurant.
In a restaurant, they'd be like that. But when we do that, they do slip down. They fall off once, but in the RV we leave them like that.
So let's just for fun.
I haven't cut my hands only. I've used them 5 times.
I would do like a bigger slice, so I have it on the medium setting. I wouldn't do super thin, but we can try. But this is like, this nectarine is so perfect. It's not too hard and it's not too soft, but if it was soft, man, you'd have to watch out for your fingertips. But look at that. Is that insane or what?
It's not pretty good.
Yeah. So, and then you have...
Are these taste testers?
Yeah, taste testers.
Are these, yeah? Okay.
Thanks for the idea. It's really good. Yeah. I love doing these baby cucumbers because it's like a chip. So because they're crunchy, I'm going to save you. I'm going to spare you all the crunch with the microphone. But I love having those because they're crunchy.
We can go ASMR. We can go cucumber ASMR.
Cucumber ASMR. I love it.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to move these little puppies over. It does work, but watch out for your fingers, man. That could be real sketchy. So, hey. Let's talk about mozzarella versus burrata.
Okay.
Okay?
I was hoping you'd bring that up.
So burrata, if you've never seen the container, this is how it's spelled. And don't leave me alone with a spelling bee, okay? I'm just telling you right now, it would be a mess. But burrata is kind of like a little bit fancier cousin of mozzarella. So, you know, like Prosecco is like the cool, casual cousin of champagne. Like champagne's like the fancy. Burrata is the fancy, okay? Because it's not finished in the center and it's really creamy and wonderful. Whereas mozzarella, it's not hard, but it's firm. Yeah. So you would use it in more applications like melting or a really soft mozzarella for a sandwich. But burrata is amazing, just plain, like with a charcuterie board. Today we're going to use it in the salad. It just comes together really nice, and you can eat not raw, but you could just, it's so soft that it just melts in your mouth. It's creamy.
Someone said make the nectarine, make a drink with the nectarine.
I love that idea.
Yeah, I do.
Bourbon and nectarines go really well together. Okay, so
Capri salad, burrata on a Capri salad.
Yes, Caprese.
Caprese.
So good.
Yeah, I know. Just testing everybody.
Actually, that is in the cookbook.
Is the slicer on Amazon?
The slicer is on Amazon. Yes, we can put a link.
Okay,
it's
what's in
OXO.
What's in the cookbook?
In the cookbook, under Georgia, I have a peach caprese salad because I do fried chicken over in Tennessee. And I was like, we don't need 2 fried chickens. I know.
Like Trish said when she was doing the cookbook, she said every state has a fried chicken recipe.
Okay, listen, if you're in the middle of the country, you have a fried chicken. If you're on the East Coast, you have a crab recipe. Like the crab cake, I was like, oh my gosh, there could be a war over who gets the crab cake. It's Maryland, hands down. But anyway, it is really funny.
See,
so
she said that only because she wanted to protect herself from you.
It's Maryland. Maryland gets the crab cake.
So Georgia has the caprese salad.
They do. They have a peach caprese salad because I was like, we got to showcase this peach. But I also put like a drizzle. So what you can do to make chicken and waffles, and this is in the cookbook, but I have this drizzle that's like super yummy, made out of the peaches, is you take a croissant, you put it in a waffle iron, okay? Stay with me. You put it on the plate, you put your fried chicken on top, and then you drizzle the sauce over it. It is out of control. Wow. And then you put a little salt. I love it. So anyway,
very cool.
Let's make a dressing. We've talked about super easy dressings before. This is going to be another super easy dressing. I juiced some lime. So usually dressings classically are 1 part citrus, 3 parts olive oil, but I think that's a little too heavy. I like it more citrusy. Okay. So I do 2 to 3. So I'm going to do, and this is all eyeballed.
Wow, what are we doing here?
We're going to put a little lime.
Wow.
I'm going to put a little bit of honey, probably like a teaspoon. Okay.
There we go.
And then I'm going to put maybe like a little teaspoon of Dijon.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
Okay. This is just super easy. And usually people have these in their, they have these ingredients in their pantry. I'm going to put in a little lemon herb. You can put in an Italian, whatever you think would go well with what you're up to. You would drizzle this in and slowly emulsify it, but I'm just going to go a little crazy.
Wait, what do you got there?
Oh, sorry, olive oil.
Olive oil.
I'm just going to go a little crazy, and I'm just going to pour it in.
Right there in the bowl.
And we're going to mix it. Oh, sorry. I don't know if the...
No, I think it's all right.
So I'm going to mix this up. And then we talked about this once, that putting your dressing in the bottom of the bowl is really great, and then putting your salad on top because it will incorporate really nicely instead of just kind of glumping on top.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I'm just mixing that up. And then I'm going to end up putting a little bit of drizzle of olive oil over the top. It's going to be super good. So put in your, lettuce.
What is this?
Just a little spring lettuce. Now remember, this is all about your pantry shop.
Craig says, I feel like I'm at a chef's table in a fancy restaurant. Prepper says,
oh, yes.
Prepper says we need a travel day live. Well, this is a travel day live because Trish drove 5 hours a day.
I know. And we just went in our pantry, but I understand normally fresh peaches and stuff like that wouldn't be in your pantry all the time. Just so to be totally transparent, I was like, wait a minute, we have a live tomorrow. We're probably not going to hit a grocery store. So last night we had spaghetti.
Infused olive oil. Pick up some of the Temecula, California recently. Yes.
Yes. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so we just put that beautiful dressing. And I always suggest to taste your things along the way. So we'll just take a little leaf and we'll taste it out. That's great. It has salt, it has olive oil. I'm going to drizzle a little more olive oil over the top when I'm all done. I'm going to throw these beautiful, I'm going to put in cucumbers so we have a little bit of a crunch. And because I had them, you know, this isn't like, this is whatever you have. This is the star of the show. Okay?
Richard says the Beeline Queen drives more before breakfast before most people drive all day. Lately, that's been the case. But you know what? You can't knock out all these national parks and not just sometimes cover some ground.
I know. Seriously. Okay, so we're just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil over the top.
I'm loving the mics because I can put the camera now wherever I want and I don't have to worry about the audio.
I'm going to put a little bit of salt.
Can you use romaine lettuce?
Of course. Yeah. Put a little bit of salt. I'm going to put a little bit of
pepper. How about
the
dressing with rum?
Actually, a dressing with bourbon would be really good. But you'd have to go a little bit heavier on like a maple syrup or something. I'm doing this just so that all the peaches, or the nectarines in this case, get a little bit of something on top. Now, you could serve this just like it is and put the burrata over the top. But I'm going to just plate it right in these little bowls.
Oh, Mimi's got a great question.
Oh, hi, Mimi.
And she's got a good point, because this needs to be on your website.
What's that?
The cookbook, Taste of the States.
Yes.
Is free shipping from Missouri on...
Missouri?
Well, that's where it's straight from our printer in Missouri.
Oh, yes.
On the week of the 18th. And
all
so,
pre-orders
we're
are
not
free
shipping
shipping
to Canada at the moment.
Oh, yes.
But once all the rest of the books get sent to Arizona, where we normally ship from, then we'll get rates for Canada and then make it available in Canada.
Yes.
But I need to add that to the website.
Thank you for asking. Okay, no cucumber left behind. Okay, so let's make a little hole in the center. And, you know, if I had more lettuce, I could make this more robust, but I don't think we need to. I'm going to take this one little, these containers come with 2 small burratas. So I already used one. I had one left over. I'm going to move right on over here.
Was that our tester in Colorado?
Yeah, well, that was, look at this. Look at that creamy center. It is gorgeous. So you could break it up twice or leave it just once like that for a little drama. But I always like to drizzle a little bit of olive oil over it and put a little bit of salt because it just makes it pop. Oh, look at how cute. We could go like that because we have them. So we got to use them. So we have all that. And then your eyes get to see what is actually there before you eat it. And we'll throw a little bit of olive oil, just a little tiny bit.
Nice.
On top of this burrata. Oh, it like kind of holds it. That is gorgeous. And we'll throw just a tiny bit of flake salt on top. And maybe a little pepper. Make it pop.
A little pepper?
A little pepper. Okay. So check that out. So we have a
Needs
beautiful
nuts.
salad.
That's a good point. Nuts.
Ooh, we could totally do that. Hold on. This is Pantry Shopping 101. Okay, what do we have? Look it, we have a little pistachio.
You know what would be really good is toasted pine nuts.
I have them. Yes. I love this. Did you come up with that?
No, I actually came up with that.
Oh my gosh.
But I was inspired by the
I have a little bit of pine nuts. Keep your pine nuts in your fridge and they last longer. Just make sure that they're like really close. The air is out of them totally so they don't take on the flavor. They're like, think of them as like a butter because they're going to take on whatever flavor is around them. So if your refrigerator has a little bit of not so much, they'll take it on. I'm not going to toast anything right now because I have the oven all covered, the stove. So I'll just throw, well, I'll throw my...
Don't forget to smash the, smash the like button. I thought for sure you were going to like say, like smash an ingredient.
Okay, I'm going to throw some of those on. And then, hey, because we just want to use up what we have.
Okay, yeah.
This isn't very hot. I had some potatoes.
Oh.
So I made some just olive oil. I put a little lemon herb on these. But oh my gosh, they come together. Potatoes in a cast iron pan are best friends. They're so good. So, and I made a little chicken. But before we kind of summarize everything we've done, let's chat about potatoes.
Okay. Oh, and you got to do the bar tour.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So this is a Yukon Gold potato. They come in this like medium size typically, but now you'll see them like really little in the grocery store. You have to be careful with those little ones because they turn green really fast. So make sure you look under the bag and you're getting ones that look really fresh. So I know that kind of sounds funny when you're talking about potatoes, but it's true. So, okay. So a Yukon potato is such a powerhouse because it can go in any direction. You can make mashed potatoes, you can make a potato salad, you can make these fries that I just made today because it's like the Goldilocks. It's the golden potato. It's the Goldilocks of potatoes because they russet like a, the big brown ones. They're really good, but they're heavy on the starch. So they're really good for mashed potatoes. And then red potatoes over here are really good, but they're really dense. So they don't necessarily have that like creaminess to them when you cook them. And they're really good for potato salads. So when you're looking at all these potatoes and you're like, does it really matter? It doesn't. They're potatoes. But now you know, okay, red potatoes, awesome for potato salad. Goldilocks potato, good for everything, especially when you're making fries. You're making anything where you have to stir it a couple times because it's not going to break down really fast. Whereas a russet potato, those big brown ones, when you stir those in a cast iron pan, they're going to break down and get like ruffly edges, which is good if you're roasting, but it's not really good if you're cooking on the stovetop. So I hope that made sense. But when you look at all those potatoes, there is a little bit of rhyme or reason on what to pick.
Yeah.
So,
man, this does look good, huh?
Doesn't it?
And you lemon herb on this.
I used lemon herb on this. I used a little lemon herb inside the dressing. And yeah, I mean, it just makes for a super easy dinner. Okay, bar cart.
Bar tour?
Bar cart. This is, oh, you know what? I actually still have a little bit of my stuff in here because we went over to someone's house. And I wanted to, I wanted to bring something. So I had this, and I had little tiny champagne or, Proseccos. These are the best to carry because then, sometimes you just need a splash of Prosecco. You don't need a whole big thing, but I had that too. Anyway, so we have that. Oh, and then look at what Tara got us. Their little champagne flutes.
Yeah.
Is that fun or what? So you could totally make a spritz or something like that. Okay.
Okay.
What I have is really dwindling.
Well, you got some stuff over there though too.
Yeah, it's kind of falling over here, but your bar cart really depends on what you like to drink.
That's true.
So, a little sunscreen. Do drinking and sun go together? Yes. Yes, they do. So anyway, but having little cocktail picks.
The booze bag.
The booze bag, yes. Having little cocktail picks, having fun straws, like these were for 4th of July. These are ways to like amp up your drink, and that takes barely any space if you're concerned about space in a tiny kitchen. So anyway, what I like here, this is our lineup. We have gin. Someone left this at our house. I don't know. We haven't even had that.
Well, we don't drink vodka.
We're not big vodka fans, but I took it because I was like, oh, that's perfect.
We normally would have Patron.
So we have this, and then what we use today, wherever that would, right here.
Oh, pull off. Yeah. Oh.
Whoa.
And then this, which you use a lot.
Yes, I use this. So these are let's call this the Fab Five. Okay.
The Fab Five.
These are my favorites. Except you're right. I normally have Patron, but this is all they had.
Now, Craig, I stopped buying double oaked because I did a taste test with double oaked and single oaked, and I could not tell the difference, but I could immediately tell the difference of the price.
Yes.
It's like twice as much, and I couldn't tell the difference. But I could have been wrong. Or at the time, you were making what my favorite drink is called the Kentucky Greyhound.
Yes.
And it's basically Woodford with grapefruit.
Yes.
And some other things.
Yeah, it's like a Greyhound. I mean, it's like a Paloma, but with with bourbon. So okay, so if that's our Fab Five, okay, so this is what we like to use. Then these would be the accoutrements. So everything for a spritz, something to make it sweet. Also maple syrup is like my #1 go-to, and then ginger beers. This one I tried 0 sugar. No, thank you. So, but I do like a ginger beer that's like craft brewed or like a small brewery because it makes a real difference. It tastes real and really good. So anyway, you can make so many drinks from just this plus lemons and limes.
Yes.
That's it.
Macallan Scotch. I agree. We kind of stopped drinking Scotch, but we did have Macallan.
Here's the thing. Drinks, there's seasons for drinks.
That's true.
I mean, that's why we're talking about the late checkout today because you wouldn't typically be drinking rum in the dead of winter, right? You're kind of going more darker and things like that. So when you're talking about those higher end drinks, to me, that seems more like the Christmas season, Thanksgiving, that kind of stuff. And I would love to walk through the bar when we get back to the bungalow and because that's a little bit different.
Where did your bitters go? Because someone mentioned bitters.
Oh yeah, right here.
Okay.
I forgot to put that in.
Okay.
But I do have bitters.
So anyway, someone asked how we keep it. We just keep it in those I
just keep it right here.
Plastic containers, and we put it down there, and we have not had one problem. And I will tell you, we drag this thing like we stole it, and
it's so true.
I mean, our toilet's coming off the ground right now.
I know.
I have to order a new toilet.
Well, that's because the piece was made out of plastic.
Maybe, but whatever. All I know is the alcohol's fine and the toilet is not.
So anyway, I actually got this to pour over Jeff when he
Westerns?
finished at Westerns, but it was a school property.
When you run 100 miles, it's actually not a pour champagne over you kind of thing.
No, it's not NASCAR.
It's not NASCAR.
No, it's not loud.
It's not.
Like,
it's kind of like
I did it.
It's like welcome home.
Yes.
Not like, you know.
It's warm and nurturing instead of party zone.
Yes.
So anyway, so that's the bar cart tour, and it's surprising that all of that fits down there in this, right?
It is.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then you saw super easy dressing, pantry shopping. I always love to have, I think I've said this a million times, but a pasta dish and curry in a hurry. So if you have some kind of base for curry with some rice, you can use up your vegetables, you can use whatever leftover meat you have. And then if you go Italian, with some pasta, you can always pull together a pasta dish.
When are we, this was not a question, this is just from me, when are we doing a Spam dish?
Spam, you know, we had Spam fried rice at a restaurant recently, and it was good. It was really good. It was a little salty, but it was really good. So, yeah, that would be actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay, well, we'll leave.
Oh, I wanted to cover some housekeeping.
Oh, tell me.
Housekeeping.
Hello.
On Trisha, Where's Trish Cooking on YouTube, there is a community tab.
Oh, okay.
And in the community tab is where we posted what the drink was going to be tonight.
Oh,
so the community tab, if everyone wants to kind of check out the community tab, that's where a good place for us to communicate.
Right, like because it's not like Instagram where you can do a post.
And so I was thinking, well, plus Instagram, but on YouTube, the community tab is where we could be like, hey, we're not going to have a live, or tonight we're going to have a live, and here's what it's about, or here's the recipe in advance.
Yes.
So be sure to check that out. Because I don't think a lot of people know to check there.
Yeah, I didn't, because you posted. I didn't post there. So thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
Yes. And then yes, you know, shoot us a message with more stuff you want. What do you think you're going to do next week?
And then let us know down below what you'd like to do.
Next Wednesday is Isle Rail. We probably will not be available.
Oh, we will not be available. Yeah. No. Oh.
Yeah.
Darn. Okay. Well, the week after that. Then.
The week after that.
Yeah.
Actually, we will. We will totally be available the week after next.
Yeah.
All right.
So
cool. So yeah, send some dinner menu requests. Trish is very accommodating.
I love them. I love knowing what you want to do, and we can go for it.
If I seem overly happy, it's because I don't have to edit this. Like when we're done, we're done.
Yeah, you just hit the button, baby.
hit the button.
Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us. This is really kind of fun. It gets us motivated to think through some new ideas. And even today when we were driving down the road, we were like, hey, this is going to be great. We're going to pull in, clean up, hit the live button. So we appreciate you showing up and having fun with us.
You give us a reason to clean up. The house is clean.
Hey, company's coming.
Someone's asking about the Starlink Mini. It's actually just sitting.
Isn't
on
it
the
great?
Truck. It's just
sitting right
the
there.
It just sits there. I do need to find more ways to mount it, but anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, this was fun. Thanks for showing up.
Yeah.
I'm always super excited when I see people waiting and then joining. I'm like, oh wow, look at that. People are actually coming over.
Will you leave a link with the recipe that we talked about in the live?
What do you mean? Me?
Yeah. How will that work?
Can you post to the community tab?
Can you put it underneath in notes?
I could put it in the description, but I would rather take a picture of this beautifulness and then put it in the community tab.
Great. Then we'll do that.
Look at this. It is so good.
Yum.
So good.
And I have some chicken over there, so we're just gonna...
Eggplant dish.
Ooh. Ooh. I think I need an oven in order to do a proper eggplant dish.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's kind of a winter thing, so we could do that.
Yeah, we could totally do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. Okay, bye for now.
Bye for
no
now.
live next week.
But then the week after.
We'll be right here.
Yes.
Bye. Oh, that's so funny. That's